Hey everybody, quick truth bomb. I was 43 years old when I fell in love. That's right, you heard correctly. I was 43 years old 3 years ago when I fell in love. Real love. First time. No training wheels. As raw as it gets. Fell in love hard. I'm going to tell you the story about it, and hopefully you can extract some lessons. Please extract some lessons so that my pain won't be for nothing. She was 15 years younger than me, old enough for me to marry, young enough to still want kids, and she did. And I wasn't looking for any of it. June 4th, 2021. I met her driving Uber. We ended up at a park that day, and I felt it. That electricity, you know what I'm talking about. Don't act like it ain't real. I felt like my heart had just come alive after years of silence. Now, I don't know if she felt it too. Maybe she did. Maybe she didn't. But I did. I really did. And this was new now. But it was natural. And get this, I wasn't even thinking about sex. I just wanted her. Just her. That's how I knew I was in love. And it didn't end with ghosting. She sat me down and broke up with me in person like a decent person. She was kind, respectful. That part I really appreciate. But everybody knows kindness does not cancel the pain. You see, I was blindsided by the beauty of it all. I was stuck in the honeymoon phase. And even more by the ending. And if you keep up with these posts, you'll know that being stuck is a recurring theme that I've explored in my life. I fell head over heels, y'all. I was not prepared for what was about to happen. And when she walked away, I broke. For real. Cue the breaking sound. Yeah, my heart was broken. Very broken. But you see, I didn't have a frame of reference. That had never happened before. So I didn't know what to do. I felt like I was falling. Like I was completely out of control. Have you ever had one of those dreams like you were falling? Well, mine was real. Like I felt it in my body. I was losing my grip, and there was no one around to help me stop the falling. Now, call me egotistical, but what I really hated about this situation was that it seemed like someone else was in control of my heart and I wasn't. And I ain't like that. That really sucked. I felt violated and vulnerable in a way that wasn't good. And you know what the worst part about it is? For all that pain, I didn't receive any recompense. I felt nothing, no justice. I was in pain, and it didn't seem like she was in any at all. And she didn't even understand why I wanted her to feel the pain. That's how bad it was. She felt that I shouldn't want that, but I didn't want to be alone. I was alone before she came along. At least she could feel pain with me, but she didn't. And if she did, she hid it real well. I felt I got nothing out of the deal, except for confusion, disillusionment, and more heartache. It wasn't exhilarating to say the least. And at my old enough age and inexperience, unfortunately, I still knew that I wasn't the only one who was going through this. That's right, I knew that I wasn't the only one, even though I was very sad and I felt very much alone. I wasn't the only one going through it, and neither are you. I don't know where you are right now in your relationship or even in your aloneness, but I want to encourage you. I want you to know something. I needed this experience of feeling out of control. And sometimes we do. Because we have to learn that no one, I mean no one, should ever be in charge of our happiness or our sadness for that matter. That's something only you should be stewarding. That's the lopsided nature of this whole falling in love thing. You see, real love isn't blind. Real love has 20/20 vision. I bet nobody has ever told you that. And yet it still chooses to love despite people's many flaws. That's real love. That's love at its best. And love is also very smart. And because it's intelligent and clear-sighted, it doesn't excuse everything, but it does forgive. You see, it's very clear-sighted, and because it can see, it has something that it has to forgive over and over and over. So here's my point. You have to love yourself first. Have your own life first. Know who you are first. Because when you're full of self-respect, you become self-aware. And when you're self-aware, you can see other people clearly as they are and love them without losing yourself. You accept them, flaws and all, but you also know when to walk away or when to pause if the deal becomes too one-sided. The next time you follow love, if you should get the opportunity, let it be with eyes wide open. Not skeptical, just grounded, aware, still capable of wonder, but not willing to abandon yourself in the name of romance, because love doesn't do that. Because if you see that you're starting to lose yourself or you feel the other person pulling away, you can kindly step back with grace or even give them space without losing you. I've got more to say, but I'll save that for the next glitch. Until then, remember this. Heartbreak doesn't mean you're broken forever. You're just learning. You're growing. You're healing. One foot in front of the other. And one day soon, you're going to look up and realize that you're stronger than you've ever been. Not because someone loved you, but because you finally did. This has been Glitch 002 or 2, whatever you want to call it. And this is Dating 10101.